Hey everybody, Crypto Mentor 99. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? I am on the 2025 crypto bull run. Can you see me? Road trip. 2025 crypto bull run road trip. And every day is a new adventure. Hey, if you want to learn more about the XDC Network and the team and where to buy and how to buy and what they do, in the description box of this video, take a look at it. And I want to give a special shout out to my buddy Nadar from the XDC Network. So today, another full day, another fun day, another exciting day, talking about cryptocurrency. I've got two stories I want to tell, and I'm posting these videos obviously on YouTube, but if you don't follow me on Twitter, look up Crypto Mentor 99. And again, if you want to share this with your friends, enemies, and neighbors. So before I forget, I'm in Florida now. If you're in like Mobile, Alabama, Pensacola, Florida, anywhere on the Florida Panhandle, let me know, and we'll have a meetup, or I'll take you out for dinner on me. Send me an email at cryptomentor99@yahoo.com, cryptomentor99@yahoo.com. So two stories from today that I did not get an interview, but I had relatively long conversations with two men. The first guy was single. He was 19 or 20. And it was kind of funny to me. Normally when I tell people, hey, I've got a YouTube channel, I get some sort of reaction out of them. Like, oh, cool, or, oh my gosh, like, are you famous? And I'm like, no, I just have a YouTube channel. So it's kind of funny. So I told this young man, I said, hey, can I introduce myself? He said yes. And I just told him, I said, hey, I got a YouTube channel and I'm on a cryptocurrency road trip. He was zero impressed with my story and my YouTube video and frankly the XDC network, which is fine, but he had no interest in it, wasn't a crypto investor, didn't want to be a cryptocurrency investor. But then he started talking about his father, and he said, well, my father's lost a lot of money. And I said, oh, I said, I'm not asking you how much, but tell me about the money that your dad's lost. And it sounds like, again, I didn't ask too many personal questions. It sounded like his father had invested in the last year or two and was new to the market and probably sold at the bottom instead of understanding the 4-year Bitcoin cycle, or some people say the 4-year Bitcoin cycle is out the window. I'm not so sure of that. Whether it's 4, 4.5, 5, you get the point that it's a cycle. That's all I care. So he started talking about his dad. So I gave this young man an XDC Network poker chip, and one of mine. It's not in my room right now, but I've got him out there. And I said, hey, well, when you get back to, and I don't want to name the state that he was going to, but I said, yeah, have your dad look me up on YouTube. Maybe he'll be interested in following me. Anyhow, and then the second guy, married guy, had his wife there, and probably a 4 or 5-year-old little boy. And I said, hey, again, I introduced myself. I'm like, hey, you mind if I ask you a few random questions? And I said, I'm hearing more and more, this is my go-to line, right? If you watch my videos and some of my interviews, I say, hey, I'm hearing more and more about cryptocurrency these days. Am I buying, am I selling, or I'm staying away? I just ask a question. And this guy kind of looked at me, he's like, well, I think it's fake. So I said, well, what do you think of cryptocurrency? To this young man, probably 28 years old, probably not even 30 yet. And he said, well, it's fake. I'm like, oh. I'm like, well, how do you know it's fake? I always ask questions. I don't judge anybody. I try to meet them where they're at. Oh, it's fake. I said, oh. He's like, it's kind of like air. It's like, money in the air. You can't really spend it. I said, oh, well, I've heard that there's a few places that you could actually spend cryptocurrency. Again, I'm getting information. I'm laying a foundation with the guy. I'm not trying to give him my, 8 to 10 years of crypto experience in one conversation. But he's like, well, I can't spend it. It's got no value to me. And I'm thinking, dude, you're going to remember this conversation someday when you get older, and you're going to go, who is that guy that I met that encouraged me to look at cryptocurrency and even a little XDC network? He's going to remember me, I think. So, and the wife was just kind of looking at me like, and they ended up giving the son a $2 bill. I don't have any with me. They're out there. But I brought a lot of $2 bills just to like hand out to people. I'll show you on another video. Again, we're over 5 minutes. And then I had another conversation today. I was in a store and I walked up to a guy, and again, I introduced myself. He was young. He was probably 17, 18 years old. And I said, hey, can I ask you a question? He's like, sure. They're always like, yeah, whatever, dude, just ask me. And I said, so when I say cryptocurrency, what do you think of? And he said, nothing. I'm like, oh, okay. Have you ever heard of it? No. Has any of your friends talked to you about it? No. I said, have you read about anything like maybe on the internet? No. I'm like, would you like to know more about what it is? No. So this guy gave me a lot of no's, and I told him it might be something that as he grows older and has time for, that he may want to look into what cryptocurrency is, what it means for a young man like him. He could have even been in high school, but I never like to ask too many questions. But that was kind of interesting. So today, a lot of lukewarm, I don't know, it's fake, it's got no value, it's not for me, or my dad lost a lot of money and I'm not interested in it. Oh, and the third guy said the same thing a little bit as the other guy. He said, well, my dad invests in stocks and he's done a little investing in Bitcoin, but my dad doesn't like it either. That's why I don't like it. I'm like, wow. Okay. And I didn't tell him that I had a YouTube channel, because if he's saying, no, it's got no value, I'm not interested, I've never heard about it, probably the guy doesn't want to go on my YouTube channel and, tell the whole world and I'm not making fun of him, ignorant of the fact that, But anyhow, Crypto Mentor 99, if you're in the United States, and if you would like some free XDC merch for a limited time only, send me your name and address at cryptomentor99@yahoo.com, cryptomentor99@yahoo.com. At the conclusion of the road trip, I will do my best to fulfill each and every order. That's the video, Crypto Mentor 99. Thanks for being a part of my crypto family, and love y'all. Bye-bye.